Hi children, this is T. Mahalakshmi from Trinity Academy Metric Higher Secondary School. Class 4 Social Science. Unit 4 The Western Desert. In the previous lesson, we learned about the northern and coastal plains. Today, we are going to discuss about the desert of India. What is mean by desert? A desert is a barren and sandy land that receives very little rainfall. Deserts are formed over a long period of time due to the poor rainfall and soil erosion. Such a type of landscape is found in India in the state of Rajasthan and is known as Thar Desert or Great Indian Desert. It is the 17th largest desert in the world. The Great Indian Desert is about 800 kilometers long and 500 kilometers wide. It stretches from the Aravalli Hills in the east to the border of Pakistan in the west. It extends from Rann of Kutch in the southwest to the border of Haryana. The major part of western Rajasthan lies in this desert. About 85% of Thar Desert is located in India, with remaining 15% in Pakistan. More than 60% of the desert lies in the state of Rajasthan. It extends into the state of Gujarat, Punjab, and Haryana. Next, we can see the land. The Thar Desert is partly sandy and partly rocky. The Thar Desert is covered with a thick sheet of loose sand. There are small hills of sand called sand dunes. These sand dunes are not permanent and keep changing their position. When strong wind blows, they shift the sand dunes from one place to another. These strong winds carry a large amount of sand with them, known as sandstorms. Luni is the most important river. At some places, oases are found. Children, what is an oasis? Oasis is a green lush area in a desert where underground water comes to the surface in the form of spring. The land near an oasis is fertile. People generally live near an oasis. Most villages are situated around the oasis. While traveling in a desert, the travelers and the caravans rest near the oasis to get water for themselves and their animals. Next, we can discuss about the climate. The Thar Desert has an arid climate with low vegetation. The climate in the desert is extreme. During summer, the days are hot and dry. As the sun sets, it becomes cooler. This is because the sand heats up quickly in the day and cools down fast at night. In winter, the days are pleasant, but the nights become very cold. Natural vegetation. There is very little rainfall in the desert. Not many plants grow in the region because of the sandy soil and lack of water. Children, in the desert, we can see a few scattered bushes and thorny shrubs. The khijri, kikar, and babul trees grow in the eastern part of the desert. Animals such as camels, blackbugs, chinkaras, and great Indian bustards are found in this region. Children, chinkaras is one type of deer. Animals such as camels, blackbugs, chinkaras, and great Indian bustards are found in this region. Children, chinkaras is one type of deer. The camel is the most useful animal. It is most common means of transport in the sandy desert. They can walk easily on hot sand. It have padded feet. They can also live without water and food for many days. Camels have hump and it stores water in the hump. It is very useful in the desert. Hence, camel is known as sheep of the desert. Next, farming. Due to the presence of sandy soil, farming is a big question in Rajasthan. Rajasthan does not receive enough rainfall and there are no rivers passing through this region. Thus, water becomes a major problem of this region. There is always very little water. Village women walk long distances to fetch water. Water supply. Now, the government is trying to improve the condition of Rajasthan. Water from the Satluj River and its tributaries is being diverted to the desert through a long canal called the Indira Gandhi Canal or the Rajasthan Canal. It is one of the longest canal in India. The water from the canal is used for both household and farming activities. Occupation. People mostly rear sheep, goat, camel and cattle. Some of them also practice agriculture. They grow bajra, jowar, maize, sesame and groundnut. The shortage of water results in shortage of food. Hence, very less number of people live here, especially the nomads. The nomads are people who travel from one place to another in search of food for themselves and their animals. The nomads of the Thar deserts are called the Banjaras. Houses. The houses in the Thar desert have a flat roof and few small windows. The walls are thick to keep the heat out so that the houses remain cool. Some houses have underground tanks to store rainwater. Such tanks are called tankas. Next, lifestyle. The people of this region wear bright colored clothes. Women in villages wear ghagra, choli and odhni. Men wear dhoti, kurta and turban. The main languages spoken here are Hindi and Rajasthani. Holi, Diwali, Kankor and Tej are the main festival of this region. Ghumar and Kalbelia are popular dances. Major cities. Rajasthan is a major tourist spot in India because of its rich culture, famous forts, palaces, fairs and festivals. Jaipur, Udaipur, Jodhpur, Jaisalmer and Bikaner are some cities. Jaipur is the capital of Rajasthan. It is also known as Pink City. It is also famous for blue pottery. Hawa Mahal is one of the most beautiful monuments in Jaipur. The Jaisalmer is also known as Golden Fort and is a major tourist attraction. Udaipur is called as the city of lakes. A large number of tourists from all over the world visit Rajasthan every year. Now children, we can recall the main points. The Thar deserts covers a large part of Rajasthan. The region remains hot and dry. There is not much water available. People store water in tankas. People rear animals and do farming. Jaipur, Udaipur, Jodhpur, Jaisalmer and Bikaner are some big cities of Rajasthan.